Hello, everybody. So, today I'm going to be starting off on my DCOM reviews. Excuse me. Now, what DCOM reviews stand for is Disney Channel Original Movie. Which basically means it's a movie that shows up on Disney Channel because it probably wouldn't do well in theaters, and B, it'll probably gain a whole lot of fans if it starts off on TV first, and if it does really well, then they could, maybe turn like the second movie or the third movie into, or well, make it a theatrical thing or something like that. But you know what I mean. So anywho, let's start off with one of the most successful DCOM franchises ever. Well, I'm not sure if I could say that it's successful, but it's pretty well known, and that is High School Musical. And of course, we're going to start off with High School Musical, the one that started it all. So, High School Musical. What is this thing about? Well, basically, it's about these characters: Troy Bolton, played by Zac Efron, and Gabriella Montez, played by Vanessa Hudgens. And Troy is the captain of the basketball team, and Gabriella is a member of the Scholastic Decathlon and stuff like that. But when they first meet at this New Year's Eve party, they do this karaoke thing, and they actually do a pretty good job. I mean, when they sing together, it's like magic or something like that. But anywho, then of course Gabriella then transfers to to the high school that Troy goes to. And then, by sheer coincidence, they somehow get a call back for the musical that the school's putting on. But unfortunately, their friends aren't just too happy about that, because they want them to stick to the status quo and stuff like that. And while it may work at first, eventually they decide to do the callback anyway, and their friends help them out, and so on and so forth, and of course then they get the parts and so on and so forth, yada 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 yada. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole plot line of High School Musical as far as I can remember it. The music is pretty good, the cast is really good, the musical numbers are pretty good with like the cool choreography and stuff like that. And let's talk about the cast for a minute, okay? Zac Efron is Troy Bolton. Now, at this point, Zac Efron was actually pretty well known for being on this one TV show. I think it was called like Summerland or something like that. I'm not exactly quite sure. But Vanessa Hudgens was actually pretty well known because before this, she was in the movie Thunderbirds, which starred Bill Paxton. Yeah. And of course, Ashley Tisdale is in this movie as well, playing Sharpay Evans, who is the president of the drama club, and Sharpay is played by Ashley Tisdale, who at the time was actually pretty well known, being on the Disney Channel series Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. And there's Corbin Bleu as Troy's best friend Chad Danforth, Lucas Grabeel as Ryan Evans, Sharpay's brother. And Lucas was actually in one of the Halloween Town movies, I think before he did this movie or something like that. I'm not exactly quite sure, but oh well. And Monique Coleman as Mackessie, and she's actually pretty well good. I think sometime later on she was on Dancing with the Stars or something like that. But yeah, and of course there's some other characters like Troy's dad and Gabriella's mom, and Miss Darbus, who is the drama teacher and stuff like that. And yeah, but still, all in all, I think High School Musical is a pretty okay movie as far as DCOMs go. I mean, this one really set the standard for like for some Disney Channel original movies that are like all musically and stuff like that. I mean, things like Camp Rock and Lemonade Mouth. I mean, this one really set the standard for those kinds of things. And it really does. And of course, this movie is actually not that bad. Of course, I don't know if you would call it a movie, but oh well, it's a made-for-TV movie. Let's just leave it at that. Of course, the sequel was also a made-for-TV movie, but then when they made the third movie, they decided to make it an actual big screen movie. And yeah. But still, overall, High School Musical is a pretty good movie. It was directed by Kenny Ortega, who brought us like things like Hocus Pocus and Newsies and all that other fun stuff. And he's actually going to be directing the remake of Footloose, which I think is pretty rad. So there you go. Wait, no, not Footloose. Dirty Dancing. That's it. I was like, wait a minute. No, the remake of Footloose is coming out. So yeah, Kenny Ortega is going to be directing the remake of Dirty Dancing. So there you go. But yeah, so High School Musical overall, it's pretty good. I like it. Some of the songs are really memorable, like We're All in This Together and Breaking Free. Those are the two memorable musical numbers out of this whole thing. But yeah, High School Musical overall, it's pretty good. I enjoy it to some extent. The sequel was actually pretty good, but the third movie was actually not that bad. I mean, I really enjoyed it, and it was a big screen movie too. So yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say about High School Musical. I'll be coming back at you guys maybe a little later on, I don't know. But I'll be talking about High School Musical 2, and then High School Musical 3, and then I'll get some other DComs like Camp Rocks 1 and 2, even though I only have like the second one, I don't have the first one. I'll also be looking at Lemonade Mouth and Cowbells and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about High School Musical. It's actually not that bad. I really enjoy it to some extent, even though it's been a while since I've seen it, but oh well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.